Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of Victoria 3 as the no, not Punjab, as the Sikh, well, we're Punjab now. I was gonna say as the Sikh Empire, but we're now Punjab. So, it might not seem like it if you watched the last video, but I'm recording this on the day that Victoria has rolled out their first free update that does a lot of changes. And one of the changes apparently changes to Punjab. Some of the changes they made has to do with this the government legitimacy. You now have modifiers that affect you based on how legitimate your government is. Like for here at the most legitimate level, we have 50% enactment time, 25 loyalists from standard of living, and then you have loyalists across the country will increase depending on how high legitimacy is. And then we have our current government, which is contested. Doesn't really give us too much modifiers, just get interest group approval. If we go unacceptable, we'll have more radicals and the like, and then high level, you get more loyalists, which is good. It means there's higher penalties and doesn't allow me to just go and throw parties out willy-nilly. Yeah, looking at it, doesn't seem we have any way to really affect our legitimacy here, unless I like do this and then throw out the intelligentsia. Interesting. I'll have to end up playing around with that to kind of see. But now, government legitimacy matters. It also means we need to pay attention to our taxes. Other things that they've changed, and this is a big one, is that now if you have a treaty port with a country, that country has to be a lower ranked power than you for you to get access to their market. Doesn't seem like a big update on the surface level, but what that means is that France, in a lot of the games so far, they've been taking over control of the world by an incredible margin, right? In our game, they have 330 million GDP. This next best power is us with 160 million GDP. Well, actually, technically it's Qing with 300 million of their own. But, nations like Great Britain and Russia and all the other old world powers can't really keep up with that. And the reason for that has always been due to Pondicherry here. It's a treaty port to give them access to the British market. They don't have that in this game anymore because we did stuff, but they already had enough to take control of Africa. So that means in future campaigns, we might not see France being the powerhouse they are. We might see Great Britain rise to dominance, which actually, for our purposes, is pretty good. Some other updates I have to tab out to check these because I had the patch notes actually pulled up. No, I guess I don't. So I'll go into that later. It's not going to be too relevant, but that's the big one. It means we don't actually get any value out of this treaty port that we seized in our last video. But we're also getting close. In fact, I think we actually have almost pushed Great Britain out of the list of great powers. We look at prestige and ranking. Well, it's a long way to go before Spain rises, but if we keep wearing them down, they'll fall out of great powers, and we actually will get value from this treaty port. The year is 1900. We're about to pass into 1901. So we have roughly 35 years to subjugate Great Britain. Now, how do we want to do that? We've reduced Great Britain pretty far. They only have 2 dominions left, and they only have 3 puppets, and then these personal unions, but their Holstein is Schleswig, which, they don't really do too much. They have decent GDP. Schleswig has a GDP of 3 million despite having only... That's kind of wild. But, not too bad. Not too bad. We've cut down on their access to things. And now I think what we need to start doing is just take over parts of the UK and get it to where we can actually subjugate them. I also think to subjugate them, we have to get them out of a great power status, which will be a challenge. It's gonna be interesting. But I think the way we do that is we just keep jumping on them as soon as our truce is up. So 1905 is going to be our next big war. In the meantime, I don't want to go to war with anybody else. I just want to kind of focus on growing and getting big. It'd be nice to conquer all of India and be able to form... where is it? It's in diplomacy. Oh, it's in cultures. Be able to form India. That would be really nice. We haven't reached pan-nationalism, so we couldn't do it anyway, but... that'd be cool. But that's not going to happen. Most likely. If we conquer Great Britain and get the achievement that I'm going for, then I'll probably go for that. Right now, we're just kind of focusing on building up our economy. I don't need to pause it. They changed this interface too, which is going to take me some while to get used to. We now have these next page instead of the buttons here. Kind of really like the buttons. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're getting power. It's going to be nice and helpful. Let's look. We are short on power, but we'll go ahead and hit play. We don't need to really focus on this. Eastern Afghanistan has a shortage of infrastructure, so we'll build some railways. Building subsidized. I wonder if that's... I wonder what... There's a lot of small changes. I haven't read through everything in the update patch notes. I just basically loaded into the save and realized things have changed. And now it tells me who backs down. Oh, this is a new UI feature. I like that. I like that. I always end up missing these. I still want to, like, consolidate some of this stuff. Okay. I'm wondering... No, they didn't. Okay. I'll have to explore all that. We're going to do some expeditions. We failed the one in the American West last time we did it. We'll do one in the Niger River. Don't care too much. This is expensive. Don't care. We'll take with our admiral. We're just going to kind of build up. And wait, we have a massive grain shortage. Are we exporting grain? What is causing this shortage here? Did not expect us to have a shortage of this. We are exporting some. Mostly it's just pop consumption. Okay. Looks like we'll need to build up our grain farms. Back down to a normal taxation rate. Have a ton of excess authority. Where the hell... we're no longer suppressing our interest groups. Okay. Suppress the land... No, they're in government. Can't do it. Bolster the industrialists. And let's see if there's anyone I want to get out of my roll folk. We'll suppress you. Alright, I have to take a second to kind of catch up to where we were. I want to change our government form. This is the only person that matters that this piss off would be the landowners. And that pissed them off a ton. We have radicals. I kind of don't want to fight yet another... let's go up institution level. I don't want to fight another civil war. We've already done 2 of those. Purely because I'm a dumbass. We don't really use conscripts. The training rate here would be great. Who hates this? The rural folk oppose this? Or the armed forces oppose it, and the rural folk. It does make the landowners like us. And the trade unions. Not enough for me to want to pull the trigger, though. Okay, let's look at getting better voting laws. We'll go into suffrage. That'll finally get us to pass. How is this war doing? Can I check on this? They're trying to subjugate Puppet Baroda and ban slavery in 2 states. Our expedition's going on. It really cut into our income. Let's see. 40k additional expenses, government goods, government wages. And our investment pool. Mostly it's because we're building so many power plants. I like how this fits so much easier on a single page now. Oh yeah, these power plants are going to be a killer in terms of our income here. I'm going to have to move some arts academies up higher to deal with this. But oh well. Yeah, that'll fluctuate. Alright, just kind of going to kill some time. Zeteri, we'll go... We have no peril, so we'll take peril and we'll take some progress. They also changed how war works. You take more morale ticks, so these fights should last shorter, not be as long. Declare interest. We still want our interests in the New World. Oh, that goes right there now. Anything different with the outliner? No. Alright, we're catching up to France. Trying to use some of my massive pool of influence. I kind of want to focus on making friends with the great powers and the European powers that would get involved in our wars. Mainly because, let's stop doing that with you. We're going to prove it Italy instead. Mainly because I don't want them to become France's aid, or not France's aid, Great Britain's aid whenever I come a-knocking. I like these more informative pop-ups. What's the sway here? Obligation against Transvaal? Where is Transvaal? What would I even do with this? The only thing I could see is inviting them to our customs unit or making them protectorate. That's not likely with the way our infamy is working. Ow. Oh, we did free South Africa. That's cool. I'll decline. Yeah, you've got a raw hand. You're fine. Marina Kingdom. Alright, once we, let's see, we're running a slow deficit with 3, so I'm going to move 4 of our arts academies up a little bit in our production order. That way I can not be losing a ton of money while we build our power plants. I have to get used to all these new pop-ups and things. It's throwing me off. I would like the option to be able to customize what appears in a pop-up here. Like, I would love to see, like, for trade routes and stuff, who's, like, importing, like, goods. Because I almost never pay attention to all the stuff in this bottom right corner. It just doesn't really affect me. We have input good shortages. It's all of electricity. We're trying to get that fixed. Let's see. I should have some of these already being built. I think I prioritized some in Punjab. Yes. We also built a ton of food industry. Should kick that into gear. We'll use baking powder. Less grain, takes more fish. Will make us more money. Pot stills, makes liquor. We'll prioritize normal food, and we'll make you publicly traded. Ipswich, we're actually going to make you do our alcohol. I know you'll lose some money here, but I think I have a massive trade route that imports alcohol currently. These can all go away. Let's see, our alcohol trade route. Do I? I don't. Do we have an excess of alcohol? Where's it all coming from? Hop consumption. Subsistence farms. Okay. We'll need more of those to counteract our subsistence farms. Alright, but we're just going to kind of let our economy run itself on auto. We are losing GDP. I would like to see why. Low domestic access in Punjab is a good reason for that. We'll put 5 railroads in there. Eastern Afghanistan should be getting up to speed. Yes, these are slowly going to provide more infrastructure while they get employed. There you go. Low government legitimacy. It's going down. How would one fix that? Does not seem possible to fix that legitimacy issue. Let's see. This is due to head of the state is in the government. Government ideological penalty. We don't have people of the same ideology. So if we kick out everybody who's not the armed forces. Interesting. Then what if I swap in you? Let's see. What's the way to get the optimal size? Why is this now low? Head of state, government clout. So you need more people that are part of the government. Interesting. So this is a way that they're going to force you to make sure people align with your ideals that are in government. We need every single man. We need to lower our payroll. GDP's going down. That's not fun for us. Opposition party puts forth demands. Intelligentsia, you love us. Let's let this pass. Does the radicals affect this? Probably a little. Unexpected guest. I don't care about the Belgians. Sorry, but we know you have the history in the Congo that we don't agree with. In Punjab. What's your ideology? Actually, it's just penalty no matter what. Yeah. Lower popularity. We don't like the priests. They're not going to be a part of our government. What is this one? Oman and Revolutionary Oman. Oh, does it decide automatically? That's an interesting little thing. You can click between your army really fast from that screen. That's new. Alright. Just kind of looking around, seeing what's going on in the world. Vacuum canning for food industries. How handy that I just ended up building all of these. That needs oil. We don't have oil. Do we even have access to oil? I mean, I'm still going to kick it into gear. This means I can run an import industry of oil. We also want to have automat built in our textile manufactories. And bolt action. I'm going to keep the arm industries off of it because I don't want our military goods to rely on outside exports. We have excess oil in our market. Who's producing all these oil? We're going to not have our farms be all of one type of crop. That seems like a bad idea. Inefficient agriculture. We'll take the radicals for more migration attraction. Alright, we will lose progress. We don't want to have peril. We want to lower our peril. I want to see how this war is going. I'm very invested in the results of this. France is losing out. That's good for us. Our GDP spiked all of a sudden. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe we fixed our input shortage. Looks like we did. Punjab market access is good. Attack on the river. While the expedition is traveling by river, they are attacked by locals. We're gonna get tactical retreat here. Don't like a 50-50 when we have such high peril. Need more electricity, of course. It's fluctuating, which is interesting. More declared interests. Eventually we'll have the whole world declared as interests, and then I hope it won't give me these pop-ups anymore. Yes. How's Great Britain doing? Their GDP is still going down. I think the whole world's GDP is going to go down because of the update and the way it changed treaty ports. Yeah, look at France. Their GDP went down by like 3 million there. Which should be good for minor nations. Not good for these Indian nations, though. Public trading. This was close to passing, and now it's not. That reminds me. Let's look at our power plants. We'll have you be an auto expansion. More power is a good thing. Okay. 43 weeks on our construction queue. The universities at the end will be really fun for me. I'll enjoy those. We're having a big enough economy where I'm just kind of doing things for the fun of it. And killing time. Let's think about what we want to expand into Great Britain next. We really want to prioritize taking their high GDP states. So we definitely want to take the home counties, which includes their capital, which is symbolically fun, and the Midlands. So probably want to take home counties, East Anglia, and the Midlands. What do they have in terms of coal mines? Getting their coal mines would be huge for us. Coal mines, lead mines, coal mines. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start eating parts of them. Population-wise, it'd be nice to take their big pops too. Losing a ton of money because our entire construction queue is going towards building stuff. Let's get our art galleries up towards the top then. I'll make us where we can make money here. Do these not get... They should. Oh, well, not all of them. Unexpected group. We don't want to lose peril. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck the Italians. They might get pissy once the expedition's done, but it's just an admiral, and I don't mind kicking my admirals to the curb. Yay! We have census suffrage. That means the landowners are probably pissed. Probably pissed, but this also means they have less power. Because this gives more power to the people that have... If I believe... know my laws, right? Just everybody. Political strength from literate pops. And wealth threshold for voting. So wealth voting made a huge wealth threshold. As you go down here, you get more and more people voting and less power for the aristocracy. You know, means we'll have a little bit less power for industrialists, but it's fine for me because I want to get rid of the monarchy very, very bad. Take a look at our radicals. They've been going down day by day. Has our standard of living been growing? Kind of. Kind of. Not enough to be noticeable, institution-wise. Debating whether or not I want to go for a health system. Even if it doesn't pass, I'll take health system. Law, if it does pass, we'll be fine. Freedom, equality, brotherhood. Okay. I always take the option that makes people either radical or reformist. Buma, he's trade unions. And Kapoor is the rural folk. Rural folk, this makes them in favor of primary schools, which is what I like. That means we can stop suppressing the rural folk, honestly. They'll now align with us on a lot more issues. Free trade and free thought. So we need right of assembly or protected speech and free trade. Now, pushing through free trade will probably cost me money, 41k. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, who knows. Oh, that's also handy, that's new. We are losing money. Mostly because we have 40k in expenses going towards our government, our expedition that we're holding. What do these do? These increase your authority. Okay, they changed these. Morale recovery, army power projection. Very important to pay your army. Very important. Yeah, that's huge. Okay. I need to throw things into our building chain that are good for us, and let me build up my buffer. Okay, let's look at our market and see what we have need of. Coal. Always coal. So we will be building some coal. And ironclads. What's the throughput here on ironclads? It's 31. Okay. 31 is the maximum we can have for our bonuses there. So we'll go up to 31 on there. And then for resources, we're going to throw in some coal mines. You can go up to 31 as well. What are iron mines? 31 in Delhi. We're going to put... And then you'll go up to 31 as well. I like to have us be the... I like to focus on raw resources, right? Once you have all the good raw resources, you can kind of just build your economy up from there. And I don't like importing. I don't like being reliant on other people, because I'm in the EU4 set of mind, where I like to go to war all the time. What is this event? This event is Lahe. Where is Lahe? Don't care about that. Alright, we are going to throw up... Let's not do that. Let's start throwing up some of our shipyards up top. Oh shit, that's not the alt key. This is the alt key. We're going to throw up enough where I can build a buffer here. What's our balance here? Alright, we got 20 weeks before I lose all this stuff. And our construction queue is pretty good sized. Forgot we're building power plants in Fiji. It's going to be a really advanced small island. Alright, interest to declare. What do I care about? I'm going to keep going in the US. I just like the idea of having this all painted my blue color. It'd probably be more realistic to have it over here. What is over here? Serbia's having a rough time. Where's my lost chance? Kidnapped. Word arrived from the expedition that several members, including Hari Bahurdi, the rear admiral, have been kidnapped by a local king. $24,000. Yeah, I care more about getting the thing done than having the expenses. Crew has been released. We gain progress. We need to get our peril down very badly. That means I'm going to have to raise taxes, most likely. Means our legitimacy probably took a hit. Yes, unacceptable governments, more radicals. Ooh. This makes it harder. They consolidated this menu and reduced the font size. Kind of like that. Groceries. Porcelain, tea, or meat. We're going to tax porcelain. And hell, we'll tax tea too. Extra member drowns. Let's try minor peril. Yeah, I can't take normal. I think major peril is like 2, because I think it has to be less than 8. And event reducing our peril will be really nice to know that we didn't waste all of our money. Power plant's almost done. We're have universities. We're gonna take some of these universities and put them at the bottom. We'll take most of these. Enough to where we're making money here. Okay. Gold field has been depleted. Support fewer gold fields. That's cool. It's a new modifier. Our GDP's going down again. Which I think is fine. How's our military? Did we ever pay everybody to have the highest stuff? We did. We have the highest in first aid, too. We do. It takes tools now. That's new. We'll take the chance to pass. Delhi, do you still have low tax? You do. We're going to add some. We have the highest level of government administration in Delhi. That's cool. What about Punjab? Oh. Bureaucracy. This is... I gotta look at this. This is new. Where is bureaucracy? Should be over here. Oh. Well, that's disgusting. Why is... Now, paradox. If you're going to add a tech to the game, you should allow people to automatically have that tech. Why do I not have bureaucracy here? That just doesn't make any sense. And that's also big. That means early game Japan might not be able to build their government administrations. And I also wonder if the great powers here... Oh, this is... Ooh. Can I see who the ruler is? Emperor Constantine Fitzjames. He's a Scottish fascist. That's interesting. Rubber has been discovered in Equatoria, which is over here, I believe. Not sure, though. Could be over here. Actually, Equatoria, maybe over here? Peru sides with Honduras against revolutionary Honduras. I love these pop-ups. Give me more. Holstein. Annex Holstein? Can I lean this way? Truce. And they're technically declared. Okay, coal universities are finishing. I need to get used to not hitting that. We're going to slowly keep adding more universities. More declared interests. We'll declare more. We want to know about the Anatolia. A lot of journal entries. Freedom of thought, free trade, public. Okay, it's the same stuff. Let's look at my colonies. We can check those out. A lot of iron mines. A lot of ports. Cool. Not really utilizing this to the best. And I'm incorporating it for who knows why. Oh, I remember. I was trying to get these guys to join my customs union. How's that looking? Kutai could get close. I remember to do this. I freed you. You should like me. One of you should like me at least. Siam's free. It'd take money to invite to a customs union. You have to maintain the customs union. Interesting. They'd almost accept... Okay. This is cool. Interesting. If we get our infamy down... Well, that's not going to happen, because we're going to be going to war with Great Britain every 5 years, as allowed. Okay. It's very annoying that we have to research bureaucracy, but we'll do it. Thy will be done. Oh, we're getting steel frame buildings. That's the next big construction method. Exorcist failed. And porch. That's probably on me. I don't want to do another extra. I want to check and see if I can do it again, but I probably will hold off of sending it out. Some journal. Oh, I want to do this one. Increase your experience points by gathering treasures on expedition. Researching technologies, increasing your country's ranks. Lose points by increasing your infantry. Timeout in 4 years. Well, to the west we go. Who's the leader? We'll take our general. This one's less expensive than the other one was. We also need to recruit a unproductive trade routes. Let's export some of our liqueur to Prussia. Our sulfur to the French. Our fabrics to... not the fascists. Our meat to the French, probably. Steamers. 17. Pass for now. We already sold liquor? We did. Import goods. Kind of want some Peruvian, Bolivian market. Some of those furnitures from the French. And we'll let that tick down. That'll help our standard of living a little bit, I imagine. This is cool. So researching tech will increase our exhibition stuff. Bad news. We'll lose progress. We have no progress yet, so gotta be careful of peril. Looks like we're gonna have a fascist Great Britain. I don't know what that means in terms of do they lose all of their subjects or not. I'm hoping it means they do. We have a communist Denmark, which is also cool. Radical Nejd. We are getting some migrants. Gold is depleted in South Dakota. Our GDP goes down. Low market access and send. We're going to look to get some railways for that. New parties forming in our government. Let's make sure our government is not... I would like the legitimacy modifier to be a button up here, so the way government changes instead of having it appear in here. Sick into our... Oh, that actually hurts us. And the armed forces out. We should... Oh, God. Okay. Get the conservatives out. Don't care about the radicals. It actually pushes up to a higher level. Definitely the radicals. Keep the armed forces. And I definitely will keep this the way it is. You're moderate, you're moderate, you're moderate. Why is this not enough? Because you're more than moderate. You're also other stuff. Jingoist. It means we need to get rid of the goddamn government. The monarchy that we currently have. It means I might have to fight a civil war to get rid of the monarchy. Alright. Also means I have to actually pay attention to who's in power and not just constantly throw authority at the problem. We're going to get rid of our consumption tax on tea, and we're going to stop bolstering, and we're going to actively suppress the landowners. We'll keep our tax on porcelain. Okay. We now have private health insurance. Ooh, that hurts our level of this stuff a little bit. Level of bureaucracy. All right. Can I pass through a parliamentary change? Sick priesthood is no longer marginalized. They despise me if I did this. Thinking about cutting other consumption taxes to afford it. What if I stop doing our education change? Yeah, stop doing education change for now. I'll have to increase our government administrations to pay off that. Regal guardianship. What about child labor? Need the trade unions empowered for that. No migration controls. Alright, looks like we won't be passing laws for a little bit. Home affairs? Snow is on the ground. 50% survived. Yeah. Peace treaty ended in nothing, which is good for us. Still have Great Britain provinces over here. Is this Great Britain? No, it's East India. Okay. They despise me. To be expected. Journal entries. What do we have here? It's the expedition. Also need to research tech. Right, I think I need to throw a couple of my universities up to the top of the construction queue. I need to deal with some of our money problems. Unrealized tax, 100K. Damn. Just tell you what, for a tier 1 tech, this takes a damn long time to research. Our low innovation spread? Yeah. Circular expedition. Minor peril. This is probably really higher peril. Let's try it. Back on track. Yeah! We got lucky. We lose some prestige by having too many approved relations. That means we will stop improving with people like Austria. Don't care too much about you. And who else am I improving with? Portuguese attitude towards antagonistic. We're only on notorious now. Who else? South Africa? Yeah. No, we'll keep South Africa. Let's stop with France. We're pretty close to being done there. Let's take a look at Banjar. Who will join our customs union? You have a defensive pact. I'd love the... Who's close to making a protector? That's what I should be looking at. This gives me infamy, right? It does give us infamy. Which is no fun. Oh well. Great Britain has now made us their rival. Who won this? Looks like the fascists won. Yes, the fascists did win. Let's see. Does that mean you lose your puppets? You lost a personal union over Holstein. You still have puppets over Great Britain, Denmark, and Sierra Leone. Not Britain. Bolungan. Do we have a truce with you, though? Does that get rid of our truce? Oh, we're gonna have a terrible grand exhibition. Terrible. We need to decrease that. Right, looks like we're going to war with them soon. Meaning I need to get a handle on my construction. City of Plenty, Upper Strata plot. We can barely afford the higher standard of living. Miracle of Life. Expedition is waking up. Oh, we take care of the baby. We learned about this. We want Sacagawea. Sacagawea. Every day. How's our GDP doing? Prussia has surpassed us. That's unfortunate. And Great Britain is going down. Great Britain is down to 80 million GDP. Wow. How are they doing in terms of prestige? Ottomans are getting close to, well, that doesn't count because they're not recognized. Looks like they're still well ahead. Circular expedition, we will take the minor peril here. I don't think we're going to get lucky twice on that event. As much as I'd like to give it a shot. Okay, let's slip some universities into our construction queue. That way I can feel better about the expenses. Prussia wishes for a trade agreement. I think I will pass. Market access is good. Government legitimacy, is it contested? Means our opposition groups don't like us. How's the election going, I wonder? Well, it's about to be done in 2 days. Looks like it's going to be mostly the Free Trade and the Social Democrats. Okay. Okay, let's think about how we want to do this. Free Trade and the Social Democrats. What if I take you out? No, you're better in. Armed Forces, get out. Nope, you're better in. Intelligentsia, get out. Nope, keep them in. Keep them all in, apparently. Hell, can I put I can put just fucking everybody in and it goes up. That's a terrible idea. I want them out because I want to suppress them, right? I guess, man. I think that shouldn't be a thing. So, shouldn't be a thing, but oh well. I can go for a Council Republic, man. What a way to piss everybody off. I say screw it and just screw the landowners. We're gonna try it. War number 3, Civil War number 3 coming on soon. We'll keep doing this. Okay, we can go to war with them. Maybe I don't do this. I want to do it. I really want to do it. It'd be so good for us. Cool. We do the settlement. Oh, hunting would be good for our expedition, probably. Peaceful intentions. Baby and mom. Always bring a baby when you go out into the American outback. It lets people west of the Appalachians know you're a good person. Okay, I want to go and do this war. Dazzling souvenir. Production every time. Okay, we get the other stuff. Go back to getting our submarines. Paper and glass is expensive. Opium's expensive. Tax capacity is bad. Go to Delhi. We want to go up and do 10 more of these. And we don't want to have 10 of them all at the same time, though. So we're going to just boop, boop, boop until we have positive income. We'll stick with that for now. But gathering treasures on expedition. So it looks like I need to go hunting whenever we get that next event. Stamp out monarchism. Oh yeah, because this is happening. Yeah, it looks like we don't want a revolution. I really wish that popped up here. Instead of all the way down here. We'll keep the monarchy. Oh, because we already tied to do a... Oh. That's a cool event. Alright, our radicals went down by a ton. How does our government look then? Cross-border investments. Gwalior. How do the industrialists feel about me? We will keep them. We'll take the ones with Gwalior. Good luck capitalizing on that. You're kind of a terrible nation. I really, really want to get one of these passed. It's so sad that I can't. Child labor. We will restrict it. Yeah. What's the sway? Against Guatemala. Guatemala, ooh. No, no reason. Don't want to raise any troops right now. I'm struggling to make ends meet. Steel frame buildings, okay. That's big. Now, we currently are losing our investment pool. So if I cut the steel frame buildings, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg that I can't afford to pay. So we're going to hold off and let our investment pool grow before I do that stuff. Of course, we are going to gain our stuff. We're making 60k now. The French flu. Is this the Spanish flu? This is totally the Spanish flu. It's cool. I've never played this far into the game. It's cool they have an event for that. Alright. We're coming up on time to take on our friends in the UK. In fact, I'm going to do it now. Yeah, we're going to do it now. We want the East Anglia. We want the home countries for real. Yeah. France, you should give us that, and you should also give us East Anglia, so we have one big border. And that's going to piss off a lot of peoples. Then we're going to basically liberate your subjects. And then we're going to liberate a country. Oh, this should be cool. Well, who better to liberate than Ireland? Definitely Scotland's the better option here, but I like the idea of Ireland breaking free. It's just, historically speaking, we will free the oppressed Irish people. That's going to hurt our economy, so we're going to raise our taxes. And we'll go to a higher level of military income, just to see the buttons do. We have some things in reserve, some flotillas. It's a small amount. Let's start getting ready for that. I'm going to declare neutrality in these, because I don't want to see them or be updated about them. War goal added. What is their war goal for us? They haven't been added one yet. Now, Ching, if you join this, I'd be upset. Not super upset, because I think I'd handle you pretty well. Alright. You're on expedition. I can't use you. Offensive planner. And then I want someone to defend here. Trench rat seems like a good one to do. Looks like we'll go with the trench rat. And then is there a small person that we can just throw up there? Yeah, we'll throw a second one. That'll give us parity. I want someone else pushing too. Give me a second one who can push. Someone who has a little bit, but not a ton. We'll go here. You'll be pushing too. Alright, now let's go to our navy. You're gonna raid convoys up here with the big navy. We'll keep this. This guy will be used for naval invasions when we get to that time. And while we build this, I'm going to want to prioritize some of these other things up higher up into our build order. France has expelled our diplomat. Damn you, France. Damn you. Mountain sighted. Excellent idea. Reach the summit. Mountainside issues. We will want to reach the summit. Mountain claim. Great. Great Salt Lake. Wonderful news. We get prestige. Wow, looks like our expeditions are terrible. Like we don't get a dang thing. Decision. We're about to have a terrible, terrible, terrible grand expedition. Skykeeper's pretty sick to do. Who is not active? Delete? Yeah, take delete. Russia's expelling us as well. Russia, you're mean. You're a meanie. And sometimes it upsets me when you do this to me. Trade routes need convoys. We can build convoys. Botswana. Great Britain has embargoed us. Let her stand front. Okay, who's getting involved here? Yes, this is why we chose not to mobilize some of our generals. Alright, we are going to hang on to you and keep you out of this fight. This guy's an expert military. Why did this... Okay. The wall is our best offensive general. It's so important to have that work right, but I'm going to just have... Yeah, we're going to send Nahal over here, and then we're going to pull back one of the lower value guys, just have him defend. You? come to Lairstan. And you... No, this is good. This is good. Oh, who is this? Ray McKenzie from New South Wales. What a dude. He's coming in, riding in on his little Joey. He's going to take over the world by storm. Market access is low. Why is your market access low? Never mind. It's glitch in the matrix. The matrix mission embarks. How is the war going? No one's getting involved except for the Qing. Is there any other war goals I can take? No. They want to liberate Canada? Liberating is fine. Other than Turkmenia. All the liberations don't really matter to me. Submarine has been unlocked for the naval base. We want to go back to doing our war games. Advanced machine guns. Defense in depth. I don't think I went over to using the highest level of stuff, right? Because it was incredibly expensive. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that, seeing as how we're losing money currently, because we've gotten to the fat universities. Alright, at this point in time, I'm going to just kind of have our economy on autopilot, because I don't want to micro it anymore. We'll come and check that a lot of these stuff is going as intended, but I just want to kind of keep things rolling. I don't mind if some of these really big production stuff, like tea's fine. We're just going to have all of the... I want to see if this is a viable thing to do. You know, it probably would be better for us if we microed all this, but at this point, I don't care too much. Yeah. Not when I'm going to be focused on a war and thinking about how to take over Great Britain at the right time. We need every single man. Don't like the peril. Right, how is our government looking? It's probably on the verge of collapse. Yes. Who can I kick out to make this better? They left the party, okay. Social Democrats. Oh, God, this fucking mechanic, man. Like, what am I supposed to do about the ideological differences? There's, like, no... There's no way to do it in such a way to get a good balance. Like, this has... Ideally, I'd kick everybody out except for the, like, industrialists and the intelligentsia. But then you lose so much. Like, even then? Who is the most clout here? Social Democrats? Who can I get in with them? This is wild. Armed forces? It's just, it's not easy to do. Not easy to do at all. We're going to add some consumption taxes, because I don't care. I'm going to have to... It's hard to adjust to a patch when you're already in the middle of a playthrough. But we're going to see how it goes. Okay, I'm probably going to go right until the war starts, and then as soon as it breaks out, I'm going to end the episode here. Because we're getting on to be over an hour. Everybody's declaring neutrality. Yes, please ignore my wars and get the hell out. Great Britain is 5th rank great power. And we're at war. Okay. Alright. Next time we're going to be doing some war. That's a big army to get involved, but I wonder if that's going to be an issue for me. Just hoping it won't be. But we'll figure out the next war. I'm going to have to take this pretty slow. In the next episode, not the next war. I'm going to take this pretty slow. Yeah. This might be a little rough here. I need someone to protect our supply routes, because that's going to be massive. Why are you both busy? Why are you both busy? Forgive me? What the hell? That's weird. Yeah, we need to protect our convoys. If our convoys get raided, this is going to collapse, but we shall see. We shall see what we can do. Yeah. But that'll be it for this episode. I am Sean. I thank you for tuning in. If we win this war, we're going to be in a good spot to actually complete our objective. Key there being if. Great Ching joining does not give me a good feelings about that, and also having this clusterfuck of a government doesn't make me happy. Yeah, goddamn ridiculous. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get better at kind of managing all this stuff. It'd really be nice if the armed forces was not our ruler, because our ruler being in the armed forces, and the heir apparent being in the armed forces means it's going to be imperative that we have them in the government as long as we have a monarchy. But I'm kind of rambling right now. Thanks for watching. As always, I hope I see you next time. Ta-ta for now.